feel so alive. I've never felt this way before. It must be you and I. It's got me thinking about us more. It's these bright lights, they put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around, up and down on that stage. It's your future vibes.
So I'm back for a video, and today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial on this look, and it's very warm toned, and I did use the Jaclyn Hill's Favourite palette to do this look. So they don't sell it anymore because it was limited edition, but don't worry if you don't have the palette, because Morphe brushes do stock many other palettes that have the exact same shades in them. All they did was they assembled many of their original shades to form the Jaclyn Hill's Favourites palette, so you can get them in other palettes, and they're like $20 each, which is not pricey at all for like the colours that you get, which in my opinion. But if you live in the UK and Europe like me, you might need to pay custom charges and things like that, and also shipping, so that's kind of like the downside to it. But I really want to try many of their products, but I know in the future that I'll try and get more of their palettes and their brushes as well. So yeah, I'll just go straight onto this makeup tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So I've already moisturised my face, and I'm first going to use this No7 Concealer Trio, and I'm going to use the orangey shade all over my eyelid to act as a base. And then I'm going to grab my Jaclyn Hill's Favourites palette, and I'm going to use this light brown shade as a transition colour, and I'm applying this on the outer corner and also on the crease. Next, I'm going to use this warm bright orange shade, and I'm going to apply this with a big fluffy brush on top of that brown and slightly below it, so you still want to like get that transition like gradient kind of thing. And then I'm going to apply this shimmery orange shade all over the eyelid, and I am using my finger to do this because I just think that the colour appears brighter and much more pigmented when you just use your finger, and I'm really patting that onto the mobile eyelid. I'm going back with that fluffy brush using the bright orange shade, and I'm really blending everything out and making everything look smooth, because with this eye makeup look you really want to make everything look really blended and like effortless. So blending is key in this eye makeup look, and I guess it's like the same thing with every eye makeup look, but with this one you really need to blend. And I did take a clean brush to just soften the edges, and I just keep going back with that clean brush just to like blend everything out. And then here I'm just using that dark Albany shade with a small fluffy brush, and I'm just applying this on the outer V and on the crease as well, just to give more depth to my eye. And then I'm going back again with the clean brush to blend everything out. Here I'm just using a flat fluffy brush to apply more of that orange shimmery shade on the mobile eyelid, because it did kind of fade away with all of that blending. And I'm using the same eyeshadow, the orange shimmery one and the matte orange one, on my lower lash line. And I'm really smoking that out. You can barely see it at the end, but I think it added to the look. Here I'm using my Primark black eyeliner pencil, and I'm gonna line my upper waterline and my lower waterline as well. I'm then going to do my eyebrows off camera, and when I'm done I'm going to use my Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to use this matte white shade to highlight my brow bone. It's nice to use a matte shade on your brow bone just in case like you have like hairs here and there and you just want to like not make them stand out. The matte shade does like kind of cover it up. And then for mascara I'm going to use this Maybelline Lash Sensational, which is my favourite mascara ever, and I'm just going to apply a thin layer of this. I'm going to apply some false lashes, and these ones are the Red Cherry lashes in Stevi, and I'm going to use my Eyelure lash glue. This eyelash glue is quite good, I really like it, but the only downside to it is just that it takes ages to dry. And here I'm just adding some mascara on my lower lashes. I've already moisturised my face, and here I'm applying some primer on my smile lines and a bit on where I have like pores. Then for foundation, I'm using my MAC Studio Sculpt foundation. This is the shade NC45 and I've been loving this foundation ever since I've got it, and I really like to apply it with my Nanchi makeup blending sponge when it's damp. At first I didn't really like it with the Real Technique sponge, but with this one it just like blends seamlessly and it just looks flawless on the face, and I really like it. Then for concealer, I'm going to mix these two concealers. I'll write all the product details in the info box. I'm going to apply one on top of the other and then blend it out with my damp Nanchi sponge with the pointy tip. And I'm using a brush just to get into the like corners so that everything looks blended and there's no like bits missing. And as usual, to set that in, I'm going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the shade Transparent so that it doesn't crease and it stays on all day. And I'm applying some more mascara on my lower lashes again. And then just to bronze up my face, I'm using a 17 bronzer with a large stippling brush, and I'm not contouring anything, I'm just bronzing up my face. Next for blush, I'm going to apply my Sephora Blush Me in the shade Brun, and I'm using my Real Techniques blush brush to apply that. And then for highlighter, I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Radiant Light in Glow to just highlight my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, and a bit on my temples as well. For my lips, I'm first going to use this Nude lipstick by Gerard Cosmetics all over my lips. And then on top of that, I'm going to use my MUA lip lacquer in the shade Halcyon, and I've realised that when I apply this on top of a lipstick, it applies better and less patchier, and you really need the tiniest amount, and it lasts longer as well and it feels less tacky. So I think it's better when you apply this on top of a lipstick. So that's the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is @AnushkaBeauty, and give this video a big thumbs up if you really enjoyed it. Don't forget to also subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.